Senior parents, if you would, please line up at midcourt. Tonight we are celebrating these 8 seniors. We are going to keep this short, not because they don't deserve recognition, but because we have a conference championship to win, the first in 38 years. Parents, we thank you for everything. These seniors, thank you. Seniors, your teammates, thank you. The managers, thank you. And us coaches, especially, thank you. Seniors, as I announce you, please meet your parents at center court so we can recognize you. Number 1, Zach Herbson. Parents David and Jessica Herbson. Number 2, Brady Schmidt. Parents Jake and Carey Schmidt. Number 3, Dane Kaufman. Parents Doug and Courtney Kaufman. Number 11, Taylor Williams. Parents Sean and Rochelle Williams. Number 12, Brody Krugel. Parents Rob and Ashley Krugel. Number 13, Anthony Bush. Parents Dennis and Amy Bush. Number 14, Aiden Wilson. Parents Josh and Megan Wilson. And number 23, Brady Mack. Parents Richard and Tadra Mack. Thank you, seniors. Seniors, it's your time. Let's go do this.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Bytech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Bouse Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Breckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good evening and welcome to Lancaster High School. It is the final night of the regular season in boys basketball in the state of Wisconsin, and our feature matchup tonight on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel has SWC title implications at stake as the Lancaster Flying Arrows host the River Valley Blackhawks. This is our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. The Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel is powered by H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical in Laley Center, Monroe. From the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis, welcoming you to our Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. A win for Lancaster means the conference title is theirs outright. They are already clinched at least a share of the SWC, the first conference title for Lancaster since 1988. And their opponent tonight, River Valley, looking to get to the 500 mark both in conference play and on the regular season mark as the regular season comes to a close. The only other way for Lancaster to win the conference title outright, if they lose tonight, they would need Dodgeville to lose to a one-win Prairie du Chien team, and they would need Platteville to lose to a 7-win Richland Center team also this evening. So the Arrows are on their home floor, and they have an opportunity to clinch things outright on the final night of the regular season in southwest Wisconsin. The postseason path for both teams, River Valley draws an 11 seed in sectional 3A, and they will take on Platteville on Tuesday night. As for Lancaster, they are the 4 seed. They will host Richland Center on Tuesday. We will have that game on 97.7 Country WGLR and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Should be a fun-packed night. It's senior night for the Lancaster Flying Arrows. All 8 seniors being recognized before we just came on the air. And coming up in our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, we'll talk with both head coaches. Got a chance to catch up with Brian Knapp of Lancaster and Luke Thatcher of River Valley. I asked about the players on the Russell office's injury report. If you've been injured, contact Russell offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWY.com. Also get you the Fuller Smoker Center starting lineups, Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, and the opening tip between Lancaster and River Valley in the SWC Boys Basketball regular season finale. The Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1. From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance. They'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
Whether you are mowing, grading, or just taking care of your property, you need the proven reliability of #1 selling Kubota compact tractors to help you get it all done right. Stop by Ritchie Implement today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $3,750 now through February 28th. See Ritchie's or go to KubotaUSA.com. See them or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for full disclaimer. Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster.
Hello, Ben here from Darlington Family Dental. Your smile is as important to us as it is to you. Give us a call and schedule a consultation to figure out if clear aligners might be right for you. The consultation is free. Zero interest financing is available. This solution for your smile might be more cost effective than you think. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Pregame 1.
The Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. SWC boys basketball tonight in the regular season finale between Lancaster and River Valley. We're joined by the Blackhawks head coach Luke Thatcher. Coach, thank you for joining us. Coming into tonight's game, looking to get to the 500 mark at the end of the regular season, coming in with an 11-12 record overall, 4-5 in the SWC. Coming off a heartbreaker to Platteville from last week, and another tough matchup against Lancaster, and what seems like a very brutal stretch on the schedule for you guys as of late. With that in mind, what are the things that have been going right for River Valley in spite of the tough competition that you guys have been facing?
I like the way we've been gelling together as a unit. I think our offenses have been much cleaner than what they've been. Certainly to start the season, we've had a little bit of fluctuation with our rosters, bringing some kids up and getting some kids eligible. And so piecing everything together has been going well for us for sure.
Yep, and with the postseason coming up around the corner, you know what your path looks like. You drew Platteville as the first game of the playoffs. Talk about the seeding and the path for River Valley as the postseason comes around the corner.
I love our seed, to be honest with you. I don't get too caught up in what the numbers are next to it. I love that they do it through a computer program and they tell us where to play and who to play. But I love to be able to come back and play Platteville right away. I think that was a game we felt we let slip away by not taking care of the basketball. So a quick turnaround for redemption with that game is I think much sought after from both the coaches and the players. But I like where we're at. This is the time of year you got to be playing your best basketball if you want to be to make any move. Otherwise, what's the difference between finishing up on a Tuesday or a Friday? It's everybody's it's all or nothing at this point.
All right, Luke Thatcher, the River Valley Blackhawks head coach, with us on our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, getting ready for the matchup against Lancaster in SWC boys basketball tonight. Our Russell office's injury report. If it's not injuries, it's different illnesses and stuff that are going around the school districts these days. How things fared for River Valley heading into this matchup tonight?
We've been pretty fortunate as far as health. I think, the workouts that the kids do, they do spend quite a bit of time in the weight room to make sure they're taking care of their bodies. They're rolling out any kind of soreness, doing a lot of stretching. But as far as the general health, we've had some kids with bronchitis and with some influenza stuff. trying to get clear and healthy, and hopefully that picks up starting tonight.
Yeah, I've been looking at the matchup against Lancaster, as we said, coming off that tough loss against Platteville, and looking at the stretch of games that you guys have had, Sauk Prairie, Dodgeville, Mineral Point, Darlington, and Platteville, all quality teams to close out the season, and Lancaster no different. What are going to be the keys tonight for River Valley if they're going to have success?
It starts with taking care of the basketball. We can't give a team like Lancaster more shot opportunities than we're going to take, and that starts with taking care of the ball, and then quality shots. Our shot selection's been really important for us. If we start chasing points, if we start looking early in our offense, that hasn't proven to be what is the most advantageous for our style. So if we can get looks out of our offense and take care of the ball, I like where we're at.
All right, should be a great game. We're looking forward to it. Thanks so much for your time, Coach. Have some fun. Good luck tonight.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Yep, absolutely. That's Luke Thatcher, the head coach of the River Valley Blackhawks. We'll have more on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
This is Mike Phillips, president of Mound City Bank. For over 110 years, Mound City Bank has been locally owned and proud to serve our communities. While other banks change ownership, our commitment to you stays the same. We're not changing, we're growing with you. With 6 convenient locations in Platteville, Belmont, Cuba City, Mineral Point, and Mount Horeb, Mound City Bank is proud to be part of your community. Call us today at 888-622-6069 and discover why we're proud to be here for you. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Sue Rydell from the Bell Tower Theater, inviting you to the new comedy, Fortune. When a lonely storefront psychic meets a despondent accountant who threatens to end it all if she does not see love in his future, she must wrestle with fate. In changing his destiny, might she also change her own? This witty and charming comedy is perfect for Valentine's Day. Don't miss Fortune, February 13th to March 1st. Tickets are just $26. Call 588-3377 or visit belltowertheater.net.
Looking to upgrade your floors? Herms's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington has new arrivals in stock ready to install. Choose from luxury vinyl plank, tile, and laminate from top brands like Paramount and Mannington. Herms's has in-stock carpet rolls too. And don't worry about the hassle because they measure and install. Herms's now stocks Schluter systems for tile, showers, and floors, complete with waterproofing and drains. Herms's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington, family owned since 1942.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This Valentine's Day, escape to pure relaxation with a couples massage at Potosa Spa. Start with complimentary champagne and chocolate-covered strawberries. Then unwind with a luxurious couples massage in our candlelit couples room and enjoy quiet, uninterrupted time, just the two of you. Sounds perfect, right? Book your couples spa day today with your Valentine. Make it a spa day with Potosa Spa inside Hotel Julian Dubuque, where romance meets relaxation.
Pregame 2.
Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. River Valley and Lancaster squaring off at SWC boys basketball to close out the regular season. We're joined now by Brian Knapp, head coach of the Lancaster Flying Arrows. Coach, thanks for joining us and riding a wave of momentum heading into this matchup tonight with River Valley. Won 5 of the last 6 games and a 15-8 overall record and an opportunity to win the SWC title outright tonight. And coming off that win against Schulzberg on Monday, talk about the things that have been going right for the Arrows as of late.
Starting to play together, both offensively and defensively. We had a stretch of offense and defense midway through that season that we kind of like veered off. We didn't play together, so that's important for us to be successful, and we've been doing that as of late.
Yep, and with that adversity that your team had, talk about the corrections that they have made to get things on the right track. You mentioned, offensively and defensively, things have tightened up. What have been the areas of emphasis that you've been working on to eventually get right?
Well, a little adversity was good for these kids. They realized things were going to be tough if they did not play together, and they've rallied, and sometimes a little bit of that kind of stuff, adversity, would help a team out, and a team that likes basketball and likes to win, so it did help us.
Yep, definitely. And then what the postseason path looks like. Open up against Richland Center on Tuesday. We'll have that game on one of our Queen Bee Radio family of stations. For this game tonight, obviously, an opportunity to win the conference title outright is, kind of first at hand. But are there things that you're looking to emphasize and really hone in as the postseason looms around the corner?
Oh, you should be playing your best this time of year anyways, but tonight's senior night for our 8 seniors, and we're gonna celebrate them, and hopefully it is a result in a conference championship for them.
All right, Brian Knapp with us on our Raleigh Chiefs pregame show. The Lancaster head coach getting ready for the matchup against River Valley tonight in SWC boys basketball. Russell Office's injury report. It seems like every time that we have this conversation, things have been good. Knock on wood. How are things looking on the injury front for the Arrows as the regular season comes to a close?
Everybody's healthy, no sickness or nothing, so we're ready to go.
All right, excellent. And then the matchup against River Valley tonight, a rematch of a game that took place on January 22nd. Arrows got the win 68-57, and again, an opportunity to win the SWC title outright with a win here this evening. Talk about what you took away from the first matchup against River Valley, what things have been going right for them, and what does Lancaster have to do tonight?
Well, they always pose a problem for us. Coach Thatcher's a good coach, and he has them prepared, ready to go. And, you know, it's usually how it goes. We win up there, and it's been they beat us down here last year, so anything can happen. We're ready for the challenge tonight, though.
All right, should be a heck of a game. We're looking forward to it. Thanks so much for your time, Coach. Have some fun. Good luck tonight.
Thank you much.
Head coach of the Lancaster Flying Arrows. We'll have more on the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton has unique team treasures. They have over 25,000 signed sports cards, plus autographed photos, bobbleheads, caps, signed baseballs, and more. That's Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Pregame 3.
Wrapping up the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Time now for the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. For the visiting River Valley Blackhawks, 11-12 overall, 4-5 in the SWC. Their starting lineup goes like this: a junior, number 2, Jackson Thatcher. A senior, number 3, Lucas Klein. A senior, number 5, Quincy Blakely. A senior, number 10, Sumner Knockreiner. And rounding up the starting lineup for River Valley, a senior, number 34, Keegan Heiser. For the Lancaster Flying Arrows, 15-8 overall, 7-2 in the SWC. They have clinched at least a share. They're looking to win the title outright here this evening. Their starters, a 6'5 senior, number 1, Zach Hermson. A 6'1 senior, number 2, Brady Schmitz. A 5'10 senior, number 3, Dane Kaufman. A 6'1 senior, number 11, Taylor Williams. And a 6'2 senior, number 13, Anthony Bush. Those are the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. Zach Hermson in the center circle for the Arrows, and Jackson Thatcher in the circle for River Valley. The Blackhawks win the tip, working from right to left as we see it from the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. And as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, glad you're with us. Just underway. Inlet pass down low, shot off the window, too strong. Shot missed by Jackson Thatcher, and the Arrows come down with the rebound. Dane Kaufman brings it across the center court, straight angles towards the right wing, picks up his dribble, looking for someone to pass to. Gives inside to Anthony Bush, now back out to Kaufman. He loads up for three, off the back iron, no. And Taylor Williams comes out with the offensive board, gives to Hermson, driving towards the basket, lays it in, count the bucket, and the foul. Arrows get on the board first, 2-0, Lancaster in front, 17:24 remaining in the first half. And Hermson at the free throw line. The foul goes against Jackson Thatcher, his first, team's first. And Hermson knocks down the free throw. Our colors of the game brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Lancaster in the home white Nike jerseys with Lancaster written across the chest in blue with blue numbers and gold trim. River Valley in the black jerseys with Hawks written across the chest in cursive print as a shot rejected and stolen away by Lancaster. 3-0 Arrows in front, just under a minute gone by in the contest. Hermson at the right elbow, gives off to the right corner, catch and shoot three, side iron no for Brady Schmitz, and the rebound collected by Knockreiner for River Valley. And our close of the game brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Quincy Blakely on the high right side gives it inside to Heiser. Heiser has it swatted under the basket. Another rejection by Anthony Bush. And then finally Heiser able to put it in for two. Off the glass, actually scratch out. That's Jackson Thatcher with his first points of the game. Lancaster 3, River Valley 2. 90 seconds gone by in the contest. 7-footer shot off the front of the rim. No good. Shot missed by Anthony Bush. And the rebound collected by River Valley. Lucas Klein gives off to the high left side to Sumner Knockreiner. Now works his way over to the right wing. Pull up for three. Back iron no for Klein. And boxing up for the rebound is Anthony Bush. Gives off to Dane Kaufman, who brings it across the timeline. To the left elbow, out to the left corner. Taylor Williams now driving baseline. Runs into a double team. Puts up a floater. Bouncing off the back iron no. Swatted out of bounds. Last touch by Lancaster. And the River Valley Blackhawks will take possession with 15:52 remaining in the first half. Lancaster 3, River Valley 2. We're broadcasting for the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Ayers Furniture in downtown Ridgeway for free delivery on heirloom quality furniture. For it's sure to be the best seat in your house, be sure to visit Ayers Furniture and AyersFurniture.com. Blackhawks with the ball on the high left side. Nice skip inside, driving towards the basket. Lucas Klein able to lay it in for two. River Valley with its first lead of the game. River Valley 4, Lancaster 3, 15:27 and counting in half number 1. Final game of the regular season for both these teams before the playoffs begin on Tuesday. Taylor Williams, pull-up jumper. That one rattles in. Taylor Williams gets the long two to drop. Lancaster back in front. Lancaster 5, River Valley 4. Just over 15 minutes left in half number 1. Ball skipped into Heiser at the right elbow. Finds a teammate cutting towards the basket. That one swatted from behind. At the offensive putback is good for Sumner Knockreiner. 3 different scores for River Valley. Blackhawks 6, Arrows 5. 14:48 left in half number 1. On the high left, Brady Schmitz gets a screen from Anthony Bush. Now swings it over to Zach Hermson on the right wing. Hermson takes one dribble, pulls up for a long two. Off the side iron, then off the backboard, then into the hands of Lucas Klein. Klein right on top of the Lancaster L logo at center court. Lobs it down low and off the window and in for two for Jackson Thatcher. River Valley 8, Lancaster 5, 14-15 in half number 1. Hermson triple teamed on the right side and a foul under the basket. But looks like Jackson Thatcher hit the deck hard, but he was on the business end of the collision under the basket. And Thatcher whistled up for his second personal. And that puts Anthony Bush at the free throw line. Anthony Bush averaging 1.8 points and shooting 60% from the foul line on the season. And the first free throw rattles in. Anthony Bush gets a point on his stat line on senior night. Our game tonight brought to you by Rural Mutual Agents John Raggets and Deneen Dahl with Raggets and Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster. Bush misses the second free throw off the back iron, and the Blackhawks come away with the rebound. River Valley 8, Lancaster 6, just over 14 minutes remaining in the first half. Quincy Blakely on the high right side gives off to the top, now swung over to the left wing, driving towards the basket, and finishing off the window is Keegan Heiser. Everyone getting involved for River Valley early. Blackhawks 10, Arrows 6, 13:45 and counting in the first half. Dane Kaufman in the lane, trying to lay it in. That one too strong off the backboard. Heiser with the rebound. Blackhawks down the floor quickly. Nice skip inside and a left-handed layup for Sumner Knockreiner and a timeout taken by Lancaster. 30-second stop with 13:34 remaining in the first half. River Valley 12, Lancaster 6. We'll keep it here and tell you that our game is brought to you by Community First Bank. For you in the communities where you live, work, and play, experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. McNett Electric in Belmont can assist with all of your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call and ready to help you. McNett Electric in Belmont. By Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. Our scoreboard tonight presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. High school state wrestling going on 97.7 Country WGLR and streaming on WGLR.com. And also in boys basketball, the Six Rivers West being settled tonight, as well as Belmont is hosting Potosi Cassville. Rob Spangler has that one on X1071. Coming out of the timeout, Lancaster tried to skip it inside, but it's deflected and recovered on the high left side by Dane Kaufman. Kaufman calling for a screen from Hermsen. Kaufman picks up his dribble on the right wing, out to the top to Brady Schmitz. He gets a screen from Taylor Williams as he dribbles to the left corner. Now driving towards the basket along the baseline, but that one intercepted under the basket by Caden Plumley, who just checked in for Thatcher with the 2 fouls. Now driving towards the basket, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound collected by the Arrows, and they're going to say a foul on River Valley. It's going to be the first personal on Lucas Klein. 13 foul to half for River Valley. 12:59, beg your pardon, remaining in the first half. River Valley 12, Lancaster 6. And Lancaster trying to win the SWC title outright. With a win here tonight, Dane Kaufman lets it fly from 3 and hits it straight ahead. Dane Kaufman with the 3, averaging just over 14 points per game. Gets his first points there, cuts the deficit in half. River Valley 12, Lancaster 9, 12:35 and counting in the first half. Quincy Blakely in the right corner, gives out to the high right side to Lucas Klein. Cross-court pass to Sumner Knockreiner. Knockreiner gives right back to Klein. Klein lets it fly from 3, and he answers back. Lucas Klein with his 31st three-pointer of the season. River Valley 15, Lancaster 9, 12:10 remaining in the opening half. Brody Krubel on the high right side for the Arrows. Gives off to Dane Kaufman in the right corner. Gives right back to Krubel down low. Now back out to the top. Swung over to the left wing. Taylor Williams lets it go from 3. That one spit back out. The rebound collected by Lucas Klein. Klein pushing ahead to Quincy Blakely and finds an open teammate down low, and Knockreiner finishes off the window. Knockreiner with 6 points for River Valley. River Valley Blackhawks 17, Lancaster Flying Arrows 9, 11 and a half minutes to go as Dane Kaufman loads up for 3 again. That one ricochets off the left side of the rim, and Knockreiner clears the ball for River Valley. Lucas Klein met at center court by Zach Hermsen, now works its way to the left corner. Plumley fires a pass to the right wing to Lucas Klein, now to Knockreiner on the left wing. Heiser nearly lost the ball. Knockreiner recovers and swings it over to the right corner. 3-pointer off the front of the rim. Shot missed by Blakely. And the Arrows back on the floor quickly. Taylor Williams driving towards the basket. He'll lay it in. Taylor Williams with 4 points for Lancaster. 11 minutes to go in the first half. River Valley 17, Lancaster 11. On the left corner, Caden Plumley gives out to Knockreiner on the left wing. Down low to Heiser. Heiser's pass is stolen away by Taylor Williams. Williams pushes ahead to Dane Kaufman on the high right side. Kaufman to the right side of the paint, trying to find Brady Mack down low, but Mack loses the ball. And River Valley back down the floor quickly. 2-on-2, laying in, count the bucket, and the foul for Lucas Klein. Flexing the muscle as he puts it in through the contact. 19-11. River Valley in front, and the first foul for Lancaster will go against Dane Kaufman. Our game tonight brought to you by Southwest Health with over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Lucas Klein at the free throw line, averaging just shy of 13 points per contest, over 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal per game. He misses the free throw, so it stays at 19-11. River Valley in front of Lancaster. Under 10.5 minutes to go in the first half. Zach Hermson, pull-up jumper, fading away. Offensive rebound for Brady Mack, back out to the top. Brady Schmitz, straight ahead 3. Airballs it short of the rim. Hermson right there, trying to put it back. That one bounces off the back iron. Jump ball called on the rebound. And the possession arrow points to Lancaster. The arrows will keep it, though, inbound baseline right side. Zach Hermson set to throw it in. Gets it into Krubel. Krubel skips it over to the left corner. Schmitz fakes the pass, now decides to go baseline. And his pass is deflected and stolen away by number 23, Danny Zamish, and a whistle on the far side of the floor. Ball's going to stay with River Valley. They'll inbound on the far sideline as we see it from the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Number 1, Trevor Hinkle throws it in the inbound pass to the backcourt to Lucas Klein. Klein lobs it over to Blakely on the high right side. Now back to the high right to Klein. Klein, no-look pass down low, and that one's swatted from behind by Brady Mack. Offensive rebound, though, collected by River Valley. Klein lobs it to the left corner. Pull-up 3 for Zamish. Back iron, no, and the rebound pulled down by Brody Krubel. Krubel gives ahead to Brady Schmitz on the high left side. Schmitz dribbles into the paint, now back out to the high left to Krubel, swings it out to the top to Hermson. Hermson gets a screen from Mack, has the ball poked away momentarily, but recovered. Another screen by Brady Mack. And now Krubel at the top of the arc, gives out to Hermson. Hermson spinning in the lane, driving towards the basket, trying to put up the shot. It's no good. And Lucas Klein with the rebound. In transition. Klein lost the handle, but recovers it, and he'll toss right back to Quincy Blakely. Blakely gives right back to Lucas Klein to set things up. Works his way to Trevor Hinkle on the high left side. Arrows going with a 1-3-1 look. Cross-court pass over to the high right side to Lucas Klein, now in the corner to Plumley. Plumley trying to skip it inside, but it's stolen away by Brady Mack. Mack with the outlet pass, trying to push ahead to Zach Hermson, but a reach-in foul going to be called against Trevor Hinkle. And River Valley fans want to tech as Hermson tried to go up for a dunk well after the foul was called, as a couple subs come in for each team. Dane Kaufman gets the inbound pass on the high right side, gives to Taylor Williams, and a foul on the floor going to be called against Hinkle. That's his second. So Trevor Hinkle has 2, Jackson Thatcher with 2. Arrows keep the ball, inbounding baseline left side. They get it in to Zach Hermson in the left corner. Hermson gets to Dane Kaufman on the high left side. 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. River Valley 19, Lancaster 11. Dane Kaufman gives off to Taylor Williams on the high left. Now to Kaufman, spinning in the free throw lane. Driving towards the basket, trying to go up. But they're going to say a foul on the floor, and this is going to be against Danny Zamish. Already the 16th foul of the half for River Valley. Just 1 foul called against Lancaster in this first half. Inbound pass lobbed into Brady Schmitz, and he'll put it in. Brady Schmitz with his first points of the game, averaging almost 8 per game. Cuts the lead down to 6, just over 8 minutes to play in the first half. River Valley 19, Lancaster 13. Zamish loading up for 3 in the right corner, bouncing off the back iron, no. And Taylor Williams saves it from going out of bounds, but it's recovered in the backcourt by Lucas Klein. Gives down low to Thatcher. Thatcher trying to lay it in through the contact, but a foul against Lancaster will send him to the line. 7:51 remaining in the first half. Foul goes against Taylor Williams, his first, team second. Trevor Hinkle at the free throw line, averaging 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal per game, and shooting 73% from the foul line on the season. And he knocks down the first. Our game tonight brought to you by Rural Mutual Agents John Regetz and Janine Dahl with Regetz & Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster by Community First Bank. Free in the communities where you live or can play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. Trevor Hinkle gets the second free throw to go down as well. River Valley 20, Lancaster 13. 7:45 remaining in the first half. Zach Hermson on the high right side decides to dribble the right side of the paint. Runs into a double team, trying to lay it in. Too strong off the backboard. Sumner Knockreiner with the rebound for River Valley. He'll give off to Lucas Klein to bring it across center court. Arrows again showing a 1-3-1 look. Cross-court pass to the far side of the floor to Knockreiner. Back to the near side to Klein. Swung over to the right corner to Thatcher. Scratch it, that's Hinkle. And a pull-up jumper at the top of the arc off the back iron. No, Taylor Williams with the rebound. Williams gives off to Brady Schmitz. Dribbles along the baseline, gives off to Dane Coffin on the left wing. He'll charge towards the basket. He'll lay it in off the window. Dane Coffin with 5 points. River Valley 21, Lancaster 15, under 7 minutes left in the first half. Lucas Klein on the high right side. Gives out to the corner to Hinkle. He'll let it fly from 3. Airballs it short of the rim. Taylor Williams with the rebound. Outlet pass to Dane Kaufman. Kaufman in the free throw lane. Picks up his dribble. Gives out to the top. Lucas Weber going to try from 3. That one spit back out. Knockreiner boxes out for the rebound for River Valley. Coach Thatcher giving one of the near side officials an earful as the three-pointer on the left wing. That one missed by Knockreiner. Lancaster with the rebound. Taylor Williams. Overhead pass to Dane Kaufman across the timeline. Kaufman charging towards the basket with the Euro step and lost the handle, and the ball stolen away by Lucas Klein. Klein driving towards the basket, finds a teammate down low. Knockreiner misses the layup. Scramble for the rebound. It's collected by Knockreiner, trying to put it back. That one off the front of the rim, no good. There's contact, no foul called, and Lancaster with the rebound. 5:50 to go in the first half. River Valley 21, Lancaster 15. Hermson lets it fly from 3. Back iron, no. Boxing up for the rebound is Trevor Hinkle. Gives ahead to Zamish. Zamish exchanges passes with Knockreiner in the left corner. Now over to the high right side to Lucas Klein. Klein gives to Hinkle in the right corner. Now back out to Klein. Klein to the right elbow. Finds Zamish. He'll load up for 3. That one rattles in for the triple. Danny Zamish with his 11th three-pointer of the season. River Valley 24, Lancaster 15. 5:10 to play in the first half. Dane Kaufman at the top of the arc. Picks up his dribble. Gives off to Zach Hermson, just the right side of the point. And to Taylor Williams. He'll let it go from 3. That one too strong. And Lucas Weber with the putback and the foul. Lucas Weber, the 6'2 sophomore, 4.2 points per game. Puts it in through the contact. Team foul number 7. Called against River Valley, so bonus free throws for the Arrows the rest of the first half. The foul goes against Sumner Knockreiner, his first. Game brought to you by McNutt Electric at Belmont. They can assist with all your electrical needs, whatever the need. Agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and strip. McNutt Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNutt Electric in Belmont. Lucas Weber checks out of the game after converting the free throw, and Anthony Bush back in for the Arrows. 4:55 and counting in the first half. River Valley 24, Lancaster 18. Trevor Hinkle gives off to the high left side to Knockreiner. Knockreiner gives right back to Hinkle. Hinkle holding on to the ball right in front of the center court stripe. Gives back to Knockreiner. Knockreiner with a right-handed dribble between the rings. Gives off to Keegan Heiser on the high right side. Overhead pass to the left wing, now left corner. Knockreiner dribbles into the paint. Now back out to the left corner to Plumley. Now over to Heiser in the right corner. Taylor Williams was going in for a steal, or pursued a little bit, but kept alive by River Valley. Now Zamish loading up for 3 and knocks down the triple from the right wing this time. Danny Zamish with 6 points for the Blackhawks, 27-18. River Valley in front of Lancaster, under 4 minutes to go until the McNutt Electric halftime report. Taylor Williams under the basket. Now works his way over to the left wing. Pull up three. Off the side iron. No, that was missed by Brady Schmidt. Scramble for the rebound. Knockreiner wrestles it away. Knockreiner gives off to Henkel. Henkel with a right-handed dribble between the rings. Gives off to the high left side to Zamish. Zamish finds Knockreiner on the high right side. Back to Zamish, left side of the point. He'll let it go from three again and swishes it! Danny Zamish on fire, 9 points. Sullivan coming from beyond the arc. 11-point lead for River Valley. 3:15 to go in the first half. And Dane Kaufman dribbling baseline, poked out of bounds, and they say it's off Kaufman. So the Arrows turn it over. River Valley takes possession. And the Blackhawks trying to add on to their 12-point lead with 3:11 to play in the first half. River Valley 30, Lancaster 18. Claire Bank with their convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. Lucas Klein on the high right side gives off to Knockreiner, now to Heiser, right side of the point. Works his way to the left corner to Knockreiner again. Knockreiner going baseline, trying to get past Brady Mack, but that one rejected by Brady Mack, and Zach Hermson with the rebound. Taylor Williams gives up to Hermson on the high left side. Hermson left-handed dribble, spinning his way in the paint. Floater, good. Zach Hermson with 5 points for the Arrows. Back to a 10-point lead for River Valley. River Valley 30, Lancaster 20. 2.5 minutes to go until the McNett Electric halftime report. Caden Plumley, left side of the point, gives off to Heiser on the right. Zamish for three again. Off the front of the rim, no good. Knockreiner with the offensive board. Gives to Plumley. Plumley along the baseline. Tips it over to the right corner. Now back out to the top. Coach Luke Thatcher giving directions. Gives off to Lucas Klein. Standing on top of the Lancaster L at center court. Skips it to the right elbow to Heiser. Heiser to Knockreiner, and a pass knocked out of bounds. Was it knocked out by Lancaster? It looks like it. And it will stay with River Valley. Sumner Knockreiner going to throw in the inbound pass. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health, starts here by Lely Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Lely Center Monroe. Inbound pass gets into the right wing to Lucas Klein. No under 2 minutes to go until halftime. River Valley 30, Lancaster 20. Danny Zamish on the high right side, and the pass stolen away by Brody Krubel. Gives ahead to Taylor Williams. One-on-one the other way. He'll lay it in. Arrows with a steal and score. Taylor Williams has 6 points. 8-point lead for River Valley. 95 seconds left in the half. Lucas Klein on the high right side, being guarded by Taylor Williams. Williams trying to pump things up defensively for Lancaster. And an inlet pass goes out of bounds, but they're going to say a foul on the floor against the Arrows. Stops the clock with 1:18. Lucas Weber set to check back into the game for the Arrows. He's going to check in for Anthony Bush. Foul goes against Zach Hermson, his first, team's third. And the inbound pass goes off the fingertips of Quincy Blakely into the backcourt. And River Valley turns it over right back. Arrows get the ball dealt inbound right next to the scorer's table with 1:17 to go in the first half. River Valley 30, Lancaster 22. Inbound pass gets into Lucas Weber at the top of the arc. Weber dribbles to the right wing. Has the ball poked out of his hand and gives off to Brody Krubel. Now to Taylor Williams, driving along the baseline, and a foul on the floor called against, or they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. No, they say it's a foul on River Valley. That's the team's 8th. It will be the first on Caden Plumley. Taylor Williams at the line. He's got 6 points. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first to earn a second. Our game tonight brought to you by Northland Buildings. Contact Joe Ryder to get a quality Northland building built tough for the Northland. Also by Edward Jones Reese Wealth Management in Platteville, Other Brothers Creamery in Boscobel, Fritz's Burner Service in Darlington. As Williams loads up for the second free throw. Got it. Taylor Williams with 8 points for Lancaster. 1:05 to play in the first half. River Valley 30, Lancaster 24. Good one from Lancaster High School on the final night of boys basketball in the regular season. Quincy Blakely on the left wing being guarded by Dane Kaufman. Gives off to the left corner. Cross-court pass to Heiser on the right wing. Heiser holding the ball. Left-handed dribble. Trying to back in on Lucas Weber. Has the ball poked away momentarily. Loose ball at center court. Recovered by Dane Kaufman. And he calls timeout to keep the possession. 40.4 seconds remaining in the first half. It's a 30-second stop. We'll stay here. Again, River Valley leading Lancaster 30-24. Basketball tonight brought to you by Pilling Electric Service and PE Pump Service in Montfort, Garthwaite Real Estate and New Home Construction, McKeon Landscaping Services in Blanchardville, Century 21 affiliated in Boscobel. See Bobby Joe, Hans, Allison, or Richard for all your real estate needs. Century 21 in Boscobel. Anytime Roofing, visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. The Melby Funeral Home and Crematory in Platteville offers a history of caring and understands that each family is unique and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville. By West End Salvage of Lancaster, see Junkyard Joe Krantz of the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction, demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster. Coming out of the Arrows timeout. Under 35 seconds remaining in the first half. River Valley 30, Lancaster 24. River Valley led by as many as 12, and a travel called against Zach Hermson as he was backing in the lane. Couldn't get the pass off in time before he took an extra step. And now the Blackhawks get the ball right back with a 6-point lead. Trying to make it a 3-possession game before the halftime break. Game also brought to you by Northland Buildings and Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Sumner Knockrainer will throw in the inbound pass right in front of the River Valley bench. Gets it into Lucas Klein. Klein crosses the timeline. Gives out to Blakely on the high right side. Down to Knockrainer in the corner, out to Heiser at the top. Lucas Klein, left wing, being guarded by Taylor Williams. Gives off to the right wing. Now to the right corner, and a kick ball out of bounds. Stops the clock with 9.8 seconds left in the first half. 30-24. River Valley in front. Sumner Knockrainer will inbound baseline left side for River Valley. Taylor Williams checks out of the game. Brady Schmitz back in for the Arrows. Ball pass gets into the left corner to Lucas Klein. Klein in the paint. Lost the ball on the way up, but recovered. Knockrainer loads up for three and knocks it down. 33-24, a half-court heave, and we will go to halftime with the score. River Valley 33, Lancaster 24. What a first half here at Lancaster High School. Final night of the boys basketball regular season. And coming up, our McNett Electric halftime report. We'll see if there's any updates on the shoebox scoreboard, and we'll look ahead to what we have coming up tomorrow on a busy night of state wrestling and girls basketball regional semifinals on the Wisconsin side of the border. Our McNett Electric halftime report coming your way after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game one.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
What are you doing out there?
Come on! I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. But let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Wisconsin.
In game one.
High school boys basketball on Super Hits 106, brought to you by Russell Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist, the pros at Brian's, gets the job done right for unexpected dings or major repair projects. Head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Lindeski at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. WCC Brands, custom apparel in Kieler, and at WCC-brands.com. Colicker's Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at colickersgolfandgrill.com. Applied Micro, your computer networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and appliedmicro.biz. Also by Veterinary Associates of Hazel Green and Galena, and by Lyle Financial Group in Platteville. 33-24, River Valley in front of Lancaster and SWC boys basketball. More on the McNett Electric halftime report after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2, whether you are mowing, grading, or just taking care of your property, you need the proven reliability of #1 selling Kubota compact tractors to help you get it all done right. Stop by Ritchie Implement today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $37.50 now through February 28th. See Ritchie's or go to KubotaUSA.com. See them or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for full disclaimer. Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
In Game 2.
Regional Health Center, People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on Dubuque Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel powered by Laley Center Monroe and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. The halftime score, 33-24, River Valley in front of the Lancaster Flying Arrows in what's been a very fun, action-packed first half here from Lancaster. It was pretty back and forth early on before River Valley was able to stretch the lead thanks to 3 3-pointers by Danny Zamish off the bench. Zamish and Sumner Knockreiner for River Valley have 9 points apiece to lead the team in scoring through the first half. 7 points for Lucas Klein. 4 points for Jackson Thatcher. 2 points apiece for Trevor Hinkle and Keegan Heiser. Other players seeing action but not scoring for River Valley in the first half. Caden Plumley and Quincy Blakely. As a team, River Valley is 2 of 3 from the foul line, and they have 5 combined first half 3-pointers. For the Flying Arrows, they are led in scoring by Taylor Williams with 8 points. 5 points apiece for Zach Herbson and Dane Kaufman. 3 points for Lucas Weber. 2 for Brady Schmitz, and Anthony Bush was 1 of 2 at the foul line. Brody Krubel saw action in the first half but did not score. Brady Mack saw action in the first half but did not score for the Arrows. As a team, Lancaster is 5 of 6 from the foul line with 1 3-pointer. That one came from Dane Kaufman. And looking at the foul trouble, Trevor Hinkle and Jackson Thatcher for River Valley have 2 fouls apiece. Everyone else, Lucas Klein, Caden Plumley, Sumner Knockreiner, and Danny Zamish have 1 foul apiece. Lancaster, no one really in foul trouble, just 3 fouls in that first half. 1 each on Zach Herbson, Dane Kaufman, and Taylor Williams. Again, the halftime score, 33-24. River Valley on top of Lancaster. We'll take another break and come back and see if we have updates on the Shoebox scoreboard after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for the automated milking systems line and all of the latest in automated milking systems. Make your operation more efficient and profitable and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and Fuller'sMilkersCenter.com.
Grant Regional Health Center is proud to bring local heart care to our community. We're excited to welcome Dr. Kashi, board-certified cardiologist, and Brooke Shannon, PAC, to our medical team. Together, they provide comprehensive cardiology care, from early detection and prevention to long-term management of heart disease. Call 608-723-2131 to receive exceptional specialized heart care right here, close to home with less travel. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
In Game 3.
Halftime in Lancaster, 33-24. River Valley leading the Lancaster Flying Arrows in SWC boys basketball. Tyler Dictanis with you with the best seat in the house in the Ears Furniture broadcast booth on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. No update on the game that we have on X1071 between Potosi Cassville and Belmont, and I don't see any updates yet for the other two SWC games going on, but we'll see if we can track those down before the second half begins here in Lancaster. And that will wrap up our McNett Electric halftime report for all your electrical needs. Call McNett Electric in Belmont. The second half coming your way next on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
Milk has been building champions for centuries. Research shows that real milk builds pregame muscle, and low-fat chocolate milk restores postgame muscle for athletes like few other beverages. That's why the pros know they're gonna need milk to fuel their performance. Learn their inspiring stories at gonnaneedmilk.com. Gonna needmilk.com. Brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
At Tammy's Piggly Wiggly in Galena, right now get 80% ground beef, just $4.29 a pound. Sanderson Farms boneless, skinless chicken breast family packs, only $2.99 a pound. And bone-in pork country-style ribs are only $1.69 a pound. Specials good through March 3rd. At Tammy's Piggly Wiggly, the butchers cut and hand trim all their meat daily and specially grind all hamburger twice daily, so it's always fresh. Check out shopthepig.com for weekly specials and select Galena, Illinois. Tammy's Piggly Wiggly in Galena.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig.
In Game 4.
Our audio stream on superhits106.com, powered by Cunis Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram of Platteville. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models and is open Monday through Saturday. Head to Cunis in Platteville. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Lancaster Auto Body, specializing in top quality collision repair, leaving your vehicle looking as good as new. Lancaster Auto Body, where they say we meet by accident. See them at LancasterAutoBodyLLC.com. Krantz Auto Parts, Krantz Hardware do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full service repair on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best in Fenimore. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montford, and at Sloans.com. Bus Electric, call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher at Bus Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore. People's State Bank, for personal, home, business, and ag loans, visit one of their area convenient locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control is over 40 years of professional friendly service. And SoundCloud is where you can find archived audio of our broadcast. Download the SoundCloud app and search Queen Bee Radio Sports, powered by Hermsday Starter and Home Center. River Valley with the ball to begin the second half. Blackhawks lead the Arrows 33-24 on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel as the Arrows come away with the steal. Brady Schmitz coming away with the theft, and we'll bring it across center court. Gives out to the right corner. Taylor Williams pull a jumper right side of the paint. Back iron, no. And the rebound wrestled away by Lucas Klein, but throws it off the wrist of Anthony Bush, and the Blackhawks will keep possession. Game also brought to you by Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, or refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. River Valley 33, Lancaster 24. 40 seconds into the second half. Three-pointer in the right corner, knocked down by Sumner Knockreiner. Knockreiner now in double figures with 12. 36-24, 12-point lead for River Valley. Brady Schmitz on the right wing, switches to the left hand, gives out to Taylor Williams on the left wing. Gives off to Dane Kaufman. He loads up for three. That one spit back out. Heiser with the rebound for the Hawks. Gives off to Lucas Klein. Klein taking his time, bringing it across the center court stripe. He's met by Hermson and Schmitz at center court. Now swung over to the high left side, now left corner. Feed down low, stolen away by Zach Hermson. Turns it back down the floor for the Arrows. In the paint, Euro step, and they're going to say a travel called on Hermson. River Valley's been advocating for a travel call on Hermson like that with those steps that he's been taking in the lane. Able to get the call there. And River Valley takes possession 90 seconds into the second half. 36-24, Hawks in front of the Arrows. Ball lobbed and stolen away by Taylor Williams. Taylor Williams, 3-on-2, back the other way. Schmitz loading up for three on the right wing. Back iron, no. Anthony Bush had the rebound momentarily, but it's stolen away by behind from Blakely. Quincy Blakely brings it into the front court and off the window and in for Jackson Thatcher. Jackson Thatcher now with 6 points, 38-24, largest lead of the game for the Blackhawks. And Dane Kaufman trying to put it in, but hard foul under the basket. And it's going to be a foul on Keegan Heiser. I have that down as his first, and will be the team's first of the second half. Real Mutual Agents, John Raggets and Deneen Dahl with Raggets and Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster as Kaufman hits the first free throw. Kaufman now with 6 points on the game. Community First Bank, free in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com. Member FDIC. Kaufman misses the second free throw off the back iron, and Heiser with the rebound, and Heiser double dribbled. And you could just tell this game is intense, both sides. A lot of tension here as Heiser will check out of the game. Trevor Henkel back in for River Valley. McNutt Electric in Belmont can assist with all your electrical needs, whatever they need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNutt Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNutt Electric in Belmont. Dane Kaufman on the left wing finds Hermson in the left corner. Kaufman setting a screen. Hermson takes one dribble, trying to find someone to pass to. Trying to get back to Kaufman. Kaufman recovers it before it goes into the backcourt. And his pass is stolen away by Knockreiner. Knockreiner ahead to Jackson Thatcher. In the lane. Gets it to go. Jackson Thatcher now with 8 points on the game. 4 points in each half. Nice feed down low and off the glass and in. For Anthony Bush, his first field goal of the game, he's got 3 points in total. River Valley 40, Lancaster 27, 15-10 remaining in the second half. Quincy Blakely on the high left side, exchanges passes with Trevor Henkel. Now to the right side, Knockreiner lobs it to Lucas Klein just in front of the center court stripe. And a cross-court pass deflected by Hermson, but recovered in the backcourt by Lucas Klein. Klein in the lane, has the pass stolen away by Anthony Bush. Bush gets ahead to Taylor Williams, now left corner. Hermson loading up for three, got it! Zach Hermson now with 8 points, back to a 10-point lead for River Valley. River Valley 40, Lancaster 30, 14 and a half minutes to play. Knockreiner in the right corner, trying to give down low and off the window and in. Tough shot for Jackson Thatcher. Jackson Thatcher in double figures now with 10. 42-30 as Dane Kaufman loads up for three. That one off the side iron. Taylor Williams trying to put it back, and he lays it off the window. Taylor Williams in double figures with 10. Back and forth we go. River Valley 42, Lancaster 32. Under 14 minutes to play. On the high right side, now in the right corner to Trevor Henkel. Works his way to the left corner. Driving towards the basket, Knockreiner. Finds Jackson Thatcher. Bunny shot, side iron, no good. Anthony Bush chases down the rebound, but it's recovered on the right wing. Thatcher loading up for three. Got it! And a timeout taken by the Arrows. 45-32. River Valley in front of Lancaster. A 30-second timeout. Taken by River Valley. We'll keep it here. And tell you that our game is brought to you by Southwest Health with over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. By Laley Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. Northland Buildings, contact Joe Ryder to get a quality Northland building built tough for the Northland. Hilling Electric Service and PE Pump Service in Montfort. Edward Jones Reese Wealth Management in Platteville. Arter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel. Fritz's Burner Service in Darlington, Garthwaite Real Estate and New Home Construction, and McKeon Landscaping Services in Blanchardville. 45-32, River Valley in front of Lancaster with 13 and a half minutes to play. Arrows want to win the conference title outright. They have to have a big comeback here in this second half as a foul on the floor. A block called against Lucas Klein. Have that down as his second personal. It'll be the team's second of the half for River Valley as well. Zach Hermson inbounding baseline left side for the Arrows. Gets it into Brody Krubel. Krubel right-handed dribble into the paint. Underhand toss deflected and stolen away by Sumner Knockreiner. And trying to steal it right back was Krubel, but they're going to say a foul on Sumner Knockreiner. And the Arrows get the ball right back. It'll be the second on Knockreiner. Didn't see exactly what it was that happened. I was looking down to tally up my stat sheet. But the Arrows get the ball right back. And a lobbed inbound pass collected by Krubel in front of the center court stripe. Krubel with a right-handed dribble being guarded by Knockreiner. Switches to the left hand, gives off to Lucas Weber. Weber between his legs, spinning right side of the paint. Gives off to the top to Taylor Williams. Had the ball nearly stolen away, but Williams gets the floater to go. Taylor Williams with 12 points. 45-34, River Valley in front of Lancaster. 12:48 and counting left in the second half. Left corner to Knockreiner, now the high left to Blakely. Blakely gives off to Lucas Klein. Klein looking for direction from Coach Luke Thatcher. Left-handed dribble gives off to Blakely. Blakely to Knockreiner. Knockreiner being guarded by Taylor Williams. Dribbles to the top of the arc, picks it up. Gives off to Klein. Klein finds an open teammate, cornered. Thatcher all alone. That one spit back out. Taylor Williams with the rebound. Williams back down the floor, trying to get past Thatcher. Now in the lane, lays it in off the window. Taylor Williams with 14 points. Back to a single-digit lead for River Valley. 45-36, just over 12 minutes to go. On the high right side, Trevor Hinkle dribbles to the corner, trying to go baseline. And a foul on the floor, I think. We're going to say a foul on Brody Krubel. Had that down as his first, team's first of the half. Sumner Knockreiner and Quincy Blakely check out of the game for River Valley. Back in is Danny Zamish and Keegan Heiser. Zamish gets the inbound pass on the right side of the point. Gives off to the corner. Catch and shoot three. Knocked down by Lucas Klein. Lucas Klein in double figures with 10. 48-36, 12-point lead for River Valley. 11:40 to play. Left corner, Taylor Williams driving in baseline. Finds an open teammate. Lucas Weber loads up for three. That one side iron, no good. Rebound collected by Hinkle. Hinkle gives ahead to Zamish. Zamish sprints across the center court stripe. In the lane, lays it in, count the bucket, and the foul. Danny Zamish in double figures off the bench. And free throws coming up as the foul call is against Lucas Weber. 50-36, River Valley in front of Lancaster with 11:25 to go, and Zamish hits the free throw. Danny Zamish had 3 3-pointers in the first half, converts a traditional three-point play to make it 51-36. River Valley in front of Lancaster on the final night of SWC boys basketball. And a floater is no good, but a foul called against River Valley will send Taylor Williams to the line. Or excuse me, Dane Kaufman. Say fouls in the act of shooting, and it will be the third personal on Lucas Klein. Kaufman loads up for the first free throw and knocks it down. Dane Kaufman now 2 of 3 from the foul line on the game. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health, starts here. Kaufman gets the second. And a timeout on the floor with 11:11 remaining in the second half. 51-38. River Valley in front. It's a full stop. We'll take 1-2. Back after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5, contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at AM1590WPVL.com.
What happened to customer service? You're expected to check yourself out at the store, you're expected to pay 3% extra to use credit cards, and you're expected to unbox your own mattress and set it up yourself. Well, not at Dubuque Mattress. Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. At Dubuque Mattress, customer service is alive and well. When you buy a mattress from us, we take care of everything. We deliver, set up, and get rid of the old mattress for you. We don't charge for using credit cards, and we offer free financing. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In Game 5.
Arrows applying pressure in the backcourt, coming out of the timeout, just over 11 minutes to play. River Valley 51, Lancaster 38. On Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, Tyler Dictanis with you with the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Heiser gives off to Lucas Klein on the right wing, but a push called against Lucas Weber. That'll be his second personal. Team's third of the half. Stops clock with 10:51 to play. As River Valley trying to play spoiler and force a three-way tie at the top of the conference in the SWC for the conference title. Trevor Hinkle in the corner as Zamish loads up for three. Out the side iron, no. Offensive rebound, though. Pulled down by Trevor Hinkle. Gives off to Klein to set things up again. Back to Zamish on the right wing. Now out to the top to Thatcher. Three-pointer left wing. Airball short of the rim by Klein. And Zach Hermson with the rebound for Lancaster. Hermson dribbles to the left side of the paint. Spinning his way in the lane. Finger roll. Toilet bowl's out. No good. Rebound collected by Hinkle. Gives ahead to Zamish. Zamish, reverse layup. Too strong off the backboard. And a quick hand check foul called against Heiser, I believe. Trying to stop Taylor Williams' momentum as he was about to sprint down the floor. 10:18 to play in the second half. River Valley 51, Lancaster 38 on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest on X1071. At the half, Belmont leading Potosi Cassville 24-22. The winner of that game is the winner of the Six Rivers West. Taylor Williams on the right wing. Pull-up jumper just inside the free throw lane. That one off the back iron. No. Rebound collected by River Valley. Lucas Klein brings it across the center court stripe. Left-handed dribble goes off to the high left to Hinkle. Hinkle's skip pass is out of bounds, and Lancaster will take the ball. Other scores involving the SWC. Dodgeville leading Prairie du Chien at the half, 47-18. And with 8 minutes to play in the first half, Platteville 19, Richland Center 9. So if those scores hold, there will be a three-way tie at the top of the conference. Unless Lancaster comes up with a comeback here as Hermson hits down the jumper at the free throw line. And another foul called against River Valley. And it's the second on Danny Zamish. Hermson back at the line. Hermson now in double figures with 10, trying to convert a three-point play. New update on the Shoebox scoreboard. Platteville leading Richland Center at the half, 34-27. And now River Valley trying to get things situated at the foul line. As Hermson gets ready to load up to try and convert the three-point play. And Hermson gets it. Zach Hermson now with 11. 10-point lead for River Valley. 9:40 to play. 51-41. Blackhawks in front of the Arrows. And some pressure applied in the backcourt, but River Valley able to navigate it into the front court. Sumner Knockreiner on the high right side, being guarded by Zach Hermson. Calls for a teammate, gets a pass to Lucas Klein. Klein gives it ahead to Heiser at the right elbow. Heiser to the left elbow, gives off to Plumley. He'll pull up for a jumper and gets that one to drop. Scratch that, that's Quincy Blakely getting his first points of the game. Back to a 12-point lead for the Hawks, 53-41. Just over 9 minutes to play. Dane Kaufman off to Taylor Williams on the high right side. Williams, pull-up jumper at the right elbow, got it. Taylor Williams having himself a night. 16 points for him. 53-43, 10-point lead for the Hawks. Push ahead to Jackson Thatcher at the top. Exchanges passes with Blakely and a layup off the window and in for Jackson Thatcher. Jackson Thatcher with 15 points, 11 of them here in the second half. And a foul on the floor, I believe away from the ball, called against River Valley. And I believe it's on Lucas Klein. If that is, that's his fourth. Lucas Klein with 10 points. He's going to sub out of the game. Zandy Zamish back in. And Zach Hermson at the foul line for a 1-and-1. Knocks down the first to earn a second. Our game tonight brought to you by Century 21, affiliated to Basketball. See Bobby Joe, Hans, Allison, or Richard for all your real estate needs. Century 21 in Basketball. And by Anytime Roofing, visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. Zach Hermson gets the second free throw to go down. Back to a 10-point lead. River Valley 55, Lancaster 45. Arrows applying pressure in the backcourt, but River Valley gets it into the front court. Zamish on the high right side gives off to Knockreiner. Knockreiner to the top to Thatcher. Thatcher finds Zamish on the left wing. Exchanges passes with Knockreiner. Zamish back to Knockreiner on the right wing, being guarded by Taylor Williams. Inlet pass deflected, and a whistle on Lancaster. I think this is on Dane Kaufman. I say it's the first on Kaufman. I have that down as his second, but a hard foul under the basket as Quincy Blakely tried to put up a shot under the basket, but another foul called against the Arrows. And I think they called this on Brady Mack. That'd be his first. 5 team fouls on the half for Lancaster, 7 on River Valley, 8:09 to play. As Blakely, the southpaw free throw shooter, gets the first free throw to go. He's now got 3 points on the game. The Melby Fruiter Home and Crematory in Platteville offers a history of caring and understands that each family is unique and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt, Laura, and Melby at the Melby Fruiter Home and Crematory of Platteville. Quincy Blakely at the line. His second free throw attempt is knocked in. Blakely now with 4 points. 12-point lead for River Valley once again. 57-45, just over 8 minutes to go. Left corner, Dane Kaufman lets it fly from 3. Back iron, no. Rebound goes out of bounds. Who touched it last? And it's going to stay, or it's going to go to River Valley. Hawks inbounding. Knockreiner gets it into the left corner as Zamish able to get it across the timeline, trying to push ahead to Heiser, but it's stolen away by Dane Kaufman. And then his pass is stolen away. And a travel, I think, called against Jackson Thatcher. Lancaster gets the ball right back. Trailing by 12, 57-45. River Valley in front with 7:45 to play. Dane Kaufman on the high right side gets a screen from Taylor Williams. Kaufman under the basket, and he traveled. Yeah, that was a pretty blatant travel there as Kaufman took an extra step as he was collecting the ball on the dribble. And now Knockreiner throwing in the inbound pass for River Valley. Gets it into Blakely in the left corner. Knockreiner gets it right back. Overhead pass ahead to Thatcher. Thatcher finds Heiser, charging towards the basket. Shot's no good, but another foul called against Lancaster, and that's the second on Brady Mack. And now Keegan Heiser at the foul line. He's got 2 points on the game so far. Heiser averaging over 11 points, averaging 6.3 rebounds, 1 assist, and shooting 67% at the foul line on the season. His first free throw attempt coming up right here. And the first free throw is no good. Our game brought to you by West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Cranston, the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster. Also by Northland Buildings. And the second free throw is good for Heiser. Heiser now with 3 points. It's a 13-point lead for River Valley as official on the far side of the floor. And looks like there's an issue with the clock. I think they were going to take a couple seconds off as it was a little late to get started. So it's 7:22 remaining in the second half. River Valley 58, Lancaster 45. If this score holds and the other scores across the SWC hold, there will be a three-way tie for the conference title. But if Lancaster comes back and gets the win, it will be the Arrows all alone. But River Valley comes away with a steal, and Blakely finds Knockreiner down low, and Knockreiner gets the floater to drop. Sumner Knockreiner with 14 points for the Hawks. And a cut towards the basket. Dane Coffin tried to put up a shot, but a foul against River Valley will send him to the line. Jackson Thatcher whistled up for the foul. That's his third, team's eighth. 6:59 remaining. 15-point lead for the Hawks. Coffin at the line. Hits the first free throw to go. Dane Coffin now with 9 points on the contest. Herms's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Herms's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Herms's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herms's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Kaufman gets the second free throw to go down. 13-point lead for River Valley. As the refs blow the whistle before the inbound pass. And the inbound gets into Zamish, and he's all alone, and he'll lay it in to make it a 15-point lead once again. 62-47. Hawks in front of the Arrows. Brody Krubel on the left wing finds Taylor Williams. He loads up for three. Airballs it short of the rim. Knockreiner under the basket for the rebound. Gives ahead to Blakely. Now to Zamish. Zamish weaving across the center court stripe. Switches to the left hand in the lane. Euro step. Left-handed layup. Too strong off the backboard. And Brady Schmitz with the rebound for Lancaster. Schmitz at the top. Gives to Hermson on the left wing. Being guarded by Zamish. Finds Taylor Williams down low. He puts it off the glass. Taylor Williams with 18 points. He's leading the Arrows in scoring. 62-49, over 6 minutes to go. Hinkle on the high left. Gives off to the left corner to Blakely. Now on the high right side to Zamish, out to the top to Blakely. Hinkle looking for a teammate, finds Blakely. Blakely fakes, tries to draw contact. That one too strong off the backboard, but he gets his own rebound. Gives off to the left wing, and charging towards the basket is Trevor Hinkle as things getting really physical here in the final minutes of this one. Foul goes against Brody Krubel. That is his third. Team foul number 7, a 1-on-1 coming up for Trevor Hinkle. He's 2 for 2 at the line so far tonight. And Hinkle's free throws off the back iron, no good. Arrows with the rebound. Trailing 62-49 with just over 5.5 minutes to go. Taylor Williams on the right wing, switches to the left hand, pull-up jumper just inside the free throw line. Off the back iron, no, trying to get his own rebound, but Knockreiner there to collect it for River Valley. Football pass ahead to Blakely. Blakely pump fakes. That one's swatted from behind, but they're going to say a jump ball. Neither side happy with that call at all. River Valley says it's a foul. Lancaster says it's all ball, but the jump ball in the alternate possession gives it to the Arrows. 5:10 to play. Dane Coffin across the center court stripe on the right wing. Being guarded by Trevor Hinkle. Gives out to Hermson. Hermson for three. That one toilet bowls out. Knockreiner there with the rebound. Gives out to Quincy Blakely. Push ahead to Zamish in the right corner. Zamish in the lane, and a reach-in foul called against Lancaster. There'll be another foul on Brody Krubel. That's his fourth. Both teams now with 8 fouls in the second half. Free throws the rest of the way for both teams with 4:50 to play. River Valley 62, Lancaster 49. Henkel and Blakely check out of the game for River Valley. Lucas Klein back in. He's playing with 4 fouls. And Jackson Thatcher in the game as well. Free throw missed by Zamish. Arrows with the rebound. 62-49. River Valley in front. Taylor Williams trying to lay it in. That one toilet balls out. And ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Arrows. As Taylor Williams tried to collect the rebound, but the ball stayed on his shoulder as he fell to the ground. He's the last to touch it, so River Valley gets the possession. Lucas Klein pushing ahead to Heiser. As the 3-man weave drill, that layup is missed, though, by Jackson Thatcher. Arrows back down the floor. Dane Coffin, straight ahead 3. Got it. Dane Coffin with 13 points. 10-point lead for River Valley, and Coach Luke Thatcher wants a timeout. 4:21 to play. River Valley leading by 10, 62-52. I believe it's a full timeout. It is. We'll take it with them. Back after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6, whether you are mowing, grading, or just taking care of your property, you need the proven reliability of #1 selling Kubota compact tractors to help you get it all done right. Stop by Ritchie Implement today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $37.50 now through February 28th. See Ritchie's or go to KubotaUSA.com. See them or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for full disclaimer. Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
In Game 6.
4:21 to play. 10-point lead for River Valley. 62-52. Hawks trying to navigate some pressure in the backcourt. Zamish brings it across the timeline. Being guarded by Zach Hermson. Gives off to the right wing to Lucas Klein. Klein with Taylor Williams all over him. Gives off to the left wing. Now left corner to Zamish. Zamish back to Thatcher. And a hand check foul called against Kaufman. Team foul number 9 of the half on the Arrows. As Jackson Thatcher goes to the foul line. Thatcher hits the free throw to earn himself another. Thatcher now with 16 points. Game brought to you by Russell Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington, and by Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros of Brian's gets the job done right. For unexpected innings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint. In Lancaster, as the free throw was missed, but a jump ball on the rebound, the possession arrow pointing to River Valley. River Valley 63, Lancaster 52. 4:03 to play in regulation. Sumner Knockreiner inbounding baseline right side. Knockreiner looking for someone to pass to. Gets it into Thatcher, right side of the paint. And back to Knockreiner, dribbles out of the corner, hands off to Lucas Klein. Klein trying to give it to Knockreiner. Knockreiner bobbled it, but recovers it. Thatcher gets it in the corner. Cross-court pass, and nearly stolen away by Taylor Williams, but Klein able to keep it alive. Skips it down low to Heiser, off the glass and in for 2. Keegan Heiser with 5 points on the game. 65-52, 13-point lead for River Valley. Dane Kaufman got away with a travel call there as Zach Hermson finds Kaufman. He loads up for 3. Out the front of the rim, no good. Ball poked out of bounds. Last touch by Taylor Williams. And River Valley will take possession with 3:23 to play. Game brought to you by Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Lindeski at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years in WCC Brands Custom Apparel and Kieler, and at WCC-brands.com. And I believe an offensive foul called against River Valley. And that's on Lucas Klein. He's fouled out of the game with 10 points. 3:21 to play. 65-52. River Valley in front of Lancaster. And now Quincy Blakely checks back into the game for the Hawks. Zach Hermson set to throw in the inbound pass right in front of the Lancaster bench. Gets it in to Brady Schmitz. Schmitz looking at Dane Kaufman. Now dribbles to the free throw line. Finds Lucas Weber. Weber steps into the lane. Pulls up for a jumper. That one off target, but a foul against River Valley will send Weber to the line. Lucas Weber converted a three-point play in the first half. As this will be the third foul called against Keegan Heiser. Weber on the season, a 58% foul shooter, and gets the first free throw on this trip to go. Weber now with 4. 65-53, River Valley in front of Lancaster with 3:11 to go. Colakers Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at ColakersGolfandGrill.com. Applied Micro, your computer networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.biz. Free throw missed, but a three-pointer by Hermson on the left wing off the rebound is no good. Another offensive board for Lucas Weber, and a whistle on the far side of the floor. Who's it on? And it's on Quincy Blakely. And now it's double bonus time as Lucas Weber will go to the line again with 3:02 to play. Still 65-53. River Valley in front. As they correct the foul total, they don't go beyond 10 on the scoreboard. But Weber at the line hits the first. Lucas Weber now 3 of 4. Veterinary Associates of Hazel Green and Galena by Lyle Financial Group of Platteville. And the second free throw switched by Lucas Weber. Weber now with 6 points, 65-55. 10-point lead for River Valley, and River Valley wants a timeout. 3:02 to play, 10-point lead for the Hawks. 65-55, a 30-second stop. We'll stay here and tell you that our game is brought to you by Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team. Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. By Laley Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. Bank with 8 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. McNett Electric and Belmont can assist with all of your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew of McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNett Electric in Belmont. Real Mutual agents John Regetz and Janine Dahl with Regetz & Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. 3:02 to play. 65-55, River Valley in front. Inbound pass gets in to Jackson Thatcher. Thatcher gives to Knockreiner. Knockreiner trying to skip it ahead. And finally a foul called against Lancaster. As a foul on the floor. It's a it's on Taylor Williams. That's what they're saying it was on. That's his second. Both teams now in the double bonus. 2 free throws for each team on fouls the rest of the way. With 2:54 to play, River Valley up by 10. Make it 11 as the free throw made by Jackson Thatcher. Jackson Thatcher with 13 points in the second half. And gets the second free throw to go. Thatcher now with 18 points total on the game. 67-55. And the clock isn't running. 67-55 is off the back iron, no. Ball in the left corner. Lucas Weber loads up for 3. That one ricochets off the left side of the rim. Weber diving to keep it alive, but can't save it from going out of bounds. It will be River Valley ball with 2:41 to play, I think, unless they take more time off the clock. Sumner Knockreiner throwing in the inbound pass. Gets it into Zamish. Zamish trying to get past Taylor Williams in the backcourt. And Zamish gets it into the front court. Zamish trying to skip it ahead, but it's stolen away. And a quick foul after the steal. As I think this is the fourth on Heiser. So Heiser's one away from fouling out. Lucas Klein's already fouled out for River Valley. 2:27 to play, 67-55. As Anthony Bush at the foul line. And Bush can't get the first free throw to go. Bush now 1 of 3 at the free throw line. Community First Bank, free in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. Second free throw, misses the rim, hits the backboard. And the ball goes to River Valley with 2:27 to play, leading 67-55. Zamish sprints across the timeline, picks up his dribble at the top of the arc, gives off to the right wing to Blakely. And Blakely's going to be fouled from behind by Dane Kaufman. Shoebox scoreboard update. Platteville leading Richland Center 54-44 with 11:46 remaining. And Quincy Blakely at the free throw line misses the first free throw on this trip. Blakely has 4 points on the game. He's now 2 of 3 at the foul line. Southwest Health with over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists seeking out specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Both free throws missed. 2:10 to play. Lancaster with the ball is a nice Euro step in the lane and off the glass for Zach Hermson. Makes it a 10-point game with 2:07 to play. Timeout taken by the Arrows. It's a full stop. We'll take 1-2. Back after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
I'm Todd Mitchell, Vice President, Retail Lending Officer at Mound City Bank in Platteville. Are you ready to start building that dream home you've always wanted? We'll be there for you through the entire process, from securing the loan when you find the perfect property to managing your construction loan. We keep the process moving so you can focus on making memories. Contact us at Mound City Bank at 888-622-6069. And let's get working on making your dream a reality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mound City Bank.
Speeding and reckless driving are leading causes of injuries and deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Whether you're an athlete or a spectator, control your drive on our streets, county roads, and highways to keep all travelers safe. Don't speed. Don't be reckless. Zero in Wisconsin. Together, we can save lives. This message from the Queen Bee Radio family of stations and the WIAA.
In Game 7.
.207 left from Lancaster High School, 67-57. River Valley leading the Arrows, but the ball's stolen away by Lancaster, and a shot missed by Taylor Williams under the basket. Put back no good. Scramble for the rebound, and it's still loose in the far corner. Goes out of bounds. Who touched it last? It's going to stay with the Arrows. 1:55 remaining. Still a 10-point lead for River Valley, but Lancaster with the ball. Zach Hermson inbounding on the far sideline. Gets it into Brady Schmitz. Schmitz holding the ball, gets a screen from Lucas Weber. Down to Williams, catch and shoot 3. And off the side iron, then over the backboard and out of bounds. It will be Blackhawks basketball with 1:46 to play with a 10-point lead. Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. Knockreiner looking for someone to inbound to. Gets it into Thatcher, but it's stolen away from behind by Hermson. And a floater in the lane, no good for Brady Schmitz. Free throws coming up for Lancaster. It's the 4th on Jackson Thatcher. And first free throw knocked in for Brady Schmitz. Schmitz now with 3 points on the game. After we're done, the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. For the Herbst's Ace Hardware MVP, West End Salvage scrap of the game in the Tri-Core turning point as Schmitz hits the second free throw. River Valley trying to navigate pressure in the backcourt once again, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Danny Zamish dribbled the ball out of bounds right in front of the Lancaster bench. Lancaster with some life, 67-59, River Valley in front with 97 seconds remaining. Inbound pass gets into Brady Schmitz on the left wing. Schmitz dribbles between his legs. Finds Taylor Williams in the right corner. Williams driving towards the basket. Underhand toss to the left wing. Catch and shoot three for Schmitz. Back iron, no. And a tie up for the rebound. Held ball called. And it's going to stay with Lancaster. A minute 24 to play. 67-59. River Valley in front. Shoebox scoreboard update. Dodgeville defeats Prairie 88-30. And Dane Kaufman wasn't expecting the pass from Zach Hermson in the left corner. Lancaster turns it over. Ball rolls out of the gym. And now Sumner Knockreiner will throw in the inbound pass. River Valley in front, 67-59. Pass ahead to the front court to Thatcher. Now left corner to Heiser. Heiser fakes. Ball deflected and stolen away by Hermson, and Hermson's stolen away from behind by Heiser, and a whistle after the steal. Zach Hermson guilty of a reach-in. That's his second. And two free throws coming up for River Valley as they send Danny Zamish to the foul line. Zamish on the game with 14 points off the bench, averaging 5 points per game coming into this one. And the first free throw, no good. 67-59 with 1:07 to play. Zamish with a second free throw coming up. Got it. Zamish now with 15 points, 68-59. The lead for River Valley. Three-pointer off the back iron, no good for Dane Kaufman, and the rebound collected by River Valley as Jackson Thatcher got the pass and got fouled quickly by Lancaster. Lucas Weber guilty of his third foul. Jackson Thatcher at the line. Thatcher with 18 points on the game, 14 of them coming in the second half. Had to lead the first half early with 2 fouls. And the first free throw swish for Thatcher on this trip. And the free throw rattles out, no good. Lancaster with the rebound, 69-59, 10-point lead for the Arrows. Dane Kaufman loads up for three, short of the rim, and a foul by Williams on the rebound on Knockreiner, and Knockreiner will go to the line. Williams guilty of the foul, his third. Knockreiner at the foul line with 52.1 seconds left, trying to stretch this 10-point lead even further. And free throws out the back iron, no good. Sumner Knockreiner on the game with 14 points. Zach Hermson checks out of the game. Brady Mack back in for the Arrows. Also in the game, number 14, Aiden Wilson. And Knockreiner's free throw rattles in. Dane Kaufman across center court, hands out to Taylor Williams at the top. And Williams lost his footing and stolen away by River Valley. River Valley trying to play keep away from the Arrows and get it into the front court. Overhead pass to Blakely, and Blakely's pass is deflected and stolen away by Aiden Wilson. Wilson gives ahead to Taylor Williams. Pull up three. Back iron, no. Volleyball for the rebound with 26 seconds left. Kept alive by the Arrows. Taylor Williams gives off to the right wing. Now back to the left wing for Dane Kaufman. That one off the back iron. Under 20 seconds left. River Valley comes away with the ball as Danny Zamish trying to dribble away from Dane Kaufman, but Kaufman guilty of the foul. That's his fifth. He fouls out of the game. The scoreboard says that's his fourth. I have it down as his fifth. But Zamish at the line with a 70-59 lead with 12 seconds left, and Zamish misses the first free throw on this trip. Now some subs coming in for River Valley, and the crowd comes to its feet. As Sumner Knockreiner getting an ovation. And Zamish gets the second free throw to go. 71-59, River Valley in front of the Arrows. And there will be a three-way tie for the crown in the SWC. Both teams now going deep to their benches. Keegan Heiser and Quincy Blakely check out. Now in the game for Lancaster, number 55, Max Bowden. Gets it into number 5, Ethan Cicero. Back to Bowden on the right wing. Now to Aiden Wilson in the right corner. He pulls up for three. Out the back iron, no. Final 2 seconds. Cicero shot. Ricochets off the left side of the rim. No good. Time runs out. Are they going to put time back on the clock? And free throws coming up for Cicero. And they're going to say it's with time expiring. And Ethan Cicero gets a free throw to drop. 71-60. And second free throw missed. And now the final score. River Valley 71, Lancaster 60. River Valley finishes the regular season at a perfect 500. 12-12 overall, 5-5 in the SWC. Their next game is Tuesday when they have a big rematch with Platteville in the regional quarterfinal round. Lancaster finishes with a record of 15-9, 7-3 in the SWC, a three-way tie for the SWC crown in the 2025-2026 season with Dodgeville and Platteville. Coming up after this break, our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. Do another shoebox scoreboard update, recap the stats, and looking ahead to what we have coming up tomorrow in girls regional semifinal basketball as our postgame show coming your way next on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
Trade out and trade up with the Gia Milking Performance promotion at Fuller's Milker Center. For a limited time, trade out your old milking units and liners and immediately benefit by trading up to a better milking performance at substantial savings. Choose from the Gia IQ Milking Unit or the Classic 300E Milking Unit, both available with a GQ liner package. Plus, save if you need to swap Jetter cups too. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your Gia dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center to find out how you can save big trading out and trading up on new Gia milking equipment technology.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear aligners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
In Game 8.
River Valley takes down Lancaster 71-60 on the final night of SWC boys basketball in the regular season. The result means a three-way tie for the SWC crown. Lancaster shares the conference title with Dodgeville and Platteville. Our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show coming up next on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
At Grant Regional Community Clinic, we believe the best care begins with listening. Our providers are here for your whole family, whether it's a yearly checkup, managing your health, or welcoming your newest little one. From primary care to obstetrics, you'll find compassionate providers who take the time to know you and care for you like family. Grant Regional Community Clinics, with locations in Lancaster, Fenimore, Cassville, and Potosi. Better health starts here.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersAndDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
In Game 9.
Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. River Valley, the winner over Lancaster, 71-60. We're joined by some victorious River Valley Blackhawks. Let's start off with Sumner Knockreiner, 15 points on the game for the Blackhawks here tonight. Sumner, congrats on the win. What's it like getting a win against a quality team on the final game of the regular season when you guys have been going through a slump with some tough competition, but a nice win here tonight to close out the regular season?
I mean, it feels amazing. It's a great team win. We really needed it to get into the get going in the playoffs, coming hot. It feels amazing.
Yeah, it seemed really physical, really intense on the floor here tonight. And, this is a fun rivalry between these two schools. What was the intensity and mindset coming into the game tonight?
Our coach told us to stay level-headed. We have some big rivalries with these kids over the internet, and we got her done. So, yeah.
Yeah, but what does this win do for the momentum for you guys heading into the postseason? You get Platteville coming up.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. We really needed it, and it's going to help us amazingly. So,
all right, Austin, congrats on the win. Thanks for joining us. Let's now chat with Jackson Thatcher. Jackson had 19 points, 15 of them coming in the second half. Got into some foul trouble early on, but once he got going in the second half, boy, that momentum really swung in River Valley's favor. How satisfying was this win tonight?
It was really exciting. I think we needed this win really badly as a team, and I thought it was a great game, but we got what we needed to do at the end.
Now, I'll ask you the same question I asked Sumner. What does this win do for the confidence for the team heading into the postseason next week with a big rematch with Platteville?
I think it's anything. I think this changes. I think anything can happen now. I think it really just puts a curveball in the entire tournament, honestly. So.
Yeah, what were the things that stood out differently in tonight's game compared to some of the other tough losses that you guys have had?
Kind of what Sumner was talking about earlier with keeping a level head. I think we struggled a little bit with that this year. We got a little too emotional at times, and games got away with us because of that. And I think we kept a level head tonight, and I think that's why we won today.
Yeah, it was a heck of a game, heck of a performance, a 71-60 win over the Lancaster Flying Arrows tonight. Thanks so much for joining us. Go enjoy this win, and good luck during the postseason. All right, let's talk with the head coach, Luke Thatcher, of the River Valley Blackhawks. Coach, there was a different intensity to this game than maybe some of the other games that we've seen, but my goodness, what a performance by your team here tonight. What stood out to you the most in tonight's win?
I think you hit it on the head. I'm so proud of the way these kids compete, and I've talked to anybody that'll listen. They show up every day with this kind of level of intensity. This is just kind of what we do every day. This is how hard they play in practice. Certainly against our conference opponents. I'm not saying every time we take the floor it looks this, and it's tournament time. And as we talked about, we got to get ready for the games that really matter here. Obviously, this is a rivalry game for us, and we didn't want to leave this gym with a loss. Take this momentum into the tournament.
Yeah, it was definitely a playoff atmosphere tonight. It certainly felt like it. It felt pretty chippy at different points during the game. Talk about the resiliency of the team, trying to navigate some tough spots with some foul trouble and things like that to kind of keep a level head in some tough, intense moments of this game.
You bet. And I far from perfect execution down the stretch, and that's what I told the kids in the locker room. We still have plenty of film for room to grow. And they do keep a growth mindset. They know they need to get better, but this was a very similar game to last week where we lost a 14-point lead in the last 6 minutes of the game. Tonight, we were able to maintain that lead and ride it out. Again, not as pretty as we wanted it to be, but nonetheless, we got the desired outcome this time.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you about our Tricor Turning Point tonight, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. And I'm going to submit this young man as our scrapper of the game tonight. Danny Zamish, 3 first-half three-pointers, and those three-pointers all kind of coming back-to-back-to-back to really stretch the River Valley lead to double digits and kind of set you guys apart from the Arrows kind of late in the first half. I thought that was kind of a key moment in the game that kind of turned things in your favor. Is that kind of where you saw the turning point happen?
Absolutely. I think we went about 4 or 5 possessions in a row where we had clean looks, didn't knock shots down, and he stepped in with confidence, knocked them down, and really swung the door for us. He's a freshman with a ton of confidence. He's got a great skill set. He's going to be an exciting player to watch down the road for sure.
Yep, no doubt about it. And then, as we said during pregame, you got the Platteville Hillman coming up in a rematch of a really crazy game that happened just under a week ago. Now that you know what the pathway looks like and carrying the momentum from this game into that matchup against Platteville, what are the things you're going to emphasize with your team heading into the postseason?
Well, and some of the things that we talked about in the pregame, I think this is a battle-tested group. Our non-conference schedule is no joke. I'd put it up against anybody. We're not looking for any Mickey Mouse games to drive up scores and averages. We want to know what our weaknesses are, because that's what makes a difference tournament time. We set the egos aside and get better every day.
Yep, it was a heck of a game and a strong way to finish the season, bringing you guys to an even 500, both in the regular season and conference play. And big rematch with Platteville coming up on Tuesday. Go enjoy this win, Coach. Good luck to you guys during the postseason.
Really appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Yep, absolutely. That's Luke Thatcher, the head coach of the River Valley Blackhawks, joining us on our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. We'll take a timeout and recap the stats after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Timeout. All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
In Game 10.
71-60, River Valley defeats Lancaster in SWC boys basketball here tonight. The result of the game means a 3-way tie for the conference title in the SWC this year. Lancaster will share the title with Platteville and Dodgeville. A shoebox scoreboard update presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Over on X1071 in overtime, Belmont defeats Potosi Cassville 51-49 to claim the Six Rivers West Conference Championship. Dodgeville defeated Prairie du Chien 88-30. And Platteville was up 54-44 on Richland Center with 11:46 remaining in the second half. We'll see if we can get an update on that before we close up shop here tonight. And another shoebox scoreboard update. River Ridge takes down Benton 66-60 in Patch Grove tonight. We'll take another break and we'll recap the individual scoring for both teams as our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show continues after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 1 minute.
Turpin Dodge salutes Melanie Ortle, RN at Hospice of Dubuque. Turpin will honor Melanie with a donation to Hospice of Dubuque in her honor. Visit TurpinDodge.com to nominate an area nurse. Thank you, Melanie, from Turpin Dodge in Dubuque.
Hi, this is Ralph Klusman inviting you to a live concert benefiting the Bell Tower Theater's youth programs. I've invited my musical friends to join me at this important event to help the future of our children. Joining me are Dave Minahan, Jeremy Jones, Troy Truffgruppen, Sean Healy, and the DZ Combo. Get your tickets now for Ralph Klusman and Friends, March 7th at 7 p.m. and March 8th at 2 p.m. Tickets are $50. Call 563-588-3377 or go to belltowertheater.net.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
The Gifted Hands Thrift Store in Galena offers low-cost clothing and household goods to the public. Shop local and support individuals with disabilities served by the Galena Workshop. The thrift store provides paying jobs to many individuals and is a stepping stone for some to get a job in the community. Donated items are accepted at the workshop on Southwest Street in Galena, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., except holidays. Gifted Hands Thrift Store at the Galena Workshop is open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays 9 till 1.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that. Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
A fraction of a raindrop. 3 grains of salt. At up to 100 times more potent than morphine, the tiniest amount of illegal fentanyl is all it takes to cause an overdose. Fentanyl can be mixed into heroin, cocaine, pressed pills, meth, and other drugs. It could be in your drugs, and you wouldn't be able to see it, taste it, or smell it. Learn more at cdc.gov/stop-overdose.
Right now, our country feels divided, but there's a place where people are coming together.
I was nervous to talk to someone so different than me.
Me too. Love Has No Labels and One Small Step are helping people with different political views, beliefs, and experiences connect through conversation, and it feels good.
This conversation gives me hope.
It gives me a lot of hope, too. Take a step toward bringing our country and your community together. Start a conversation at lovehasnolabels.com/onesmallstep. A message from StoryCorps, Love Has No Labels, and the Ad Council.
It's time for the Tri-State Roofing Postgame Show. This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
Dubuque Super Hits 106, KIYX, Sageville, Dubuque, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our Grant Regional Health Center People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. The Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel powered by Laley Center Monroe and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Tyler Dictanis with you with the best seat in the house of the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Our Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show. As River Valley gets the win over Lancaster 71-60. Which means there is a 3-way tie for the SWC title this season with Platteville and Dodgeville. River Valley finishes with an even 500, 12-12. Overall, 5-5 in the SWC. Now, Lancaster finishes the season 15-9, 7-3 in conference. The individual scoring tonight, River Valley was led by Jackson Thatcher with 19 points, 15 of them coming in the second half as he had to sub out of the game quickly with 2 fouls to open things up. 15 points for Sumner Knockreiner, 16 points for Danny Zamish off the bench. 10 points for Lucas Klein, who fouled out of the game with about 5 minutes to go in the second half. 4 points for Quincy Blakely, 5 for Keegan Heiser, and 2 for Trevor Hinkle. Caden Plumley saw action but did not score for River Valley tonight. As a team, River Valley was 13 of 23 from the foul line, and they had 8 3-pointers on the game. Lancaster tonight led in scoring by Taylor Williams with 18. 15 points for Zach Hermson, 13 for Dane Kaufman. 6 points for Lucas Weber off the bench. 4 for Brady Schmitz. 3 for Anthony Bush. And 1 for Ethan Cicero, who was 1 of 2 at the foul line as he got fouled as time expired to make the final score 71-60. Other players seeing action but not scoring for Lancaster on the game tonight: Brody Krubel, Adam Wilson, and Brady Mack. On the game, Lancaster was 19 of 25 from the foul line and 3 3-pointers on the game, well below the average that Lancaster expects to hit in these basketball games. It's on to the postseason for both of these teams as River Valley takes on Platteville, 11 seed versus 6 seed in sectional 3A. And in the top half of that bracket, the number 4 seed Lancaster hosting number 13 seeded Richland Center. So a pair of SWC matchups on Tuesday night for these teams as they open up the postseason. On Tuesday, we will have Lancaster and Richland Center, I believe, on 97.7 Country WGLR and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel coming up on Tuesday night. And this is a final. Platteville does defeat Richland Center, so it is official, 81-64. The Hillmen, the Dodgers, and the Flying Arrows, all three are conference champions in the SWC in the 2025-2026 high school boys basketball season. We'll take a final break, and we will name our Herms's Ace Hardware MVP, the West End Salvage Scrapper of the game, and we'll go over our Tri-Core Turning Point once again as the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show wraps up after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 1 minute.
Hey y'all, I'm Kelly Clarkson. Every American dreams of creating a better life for his or her family, but in some communities, those dreams face difficult challenges. When we come together to help those in need get the same opportunities as everyone else, we truly are making our country a better place to live for all of us. So look for volunteer opportunities in your community to help others achieve the American dream, all right? This message is courtesy of the United States Air Force.
Hello, my name is Andrea Delzell, and I've been using a wheelchair since I was 5 years old. If I had one message for the general public, it would be relax. Some folks get really flustered around disabled people, so they just pretend we're not there. I've actually had waiters talk to my companion and completely ignore me. People with disabilities just want the same respect and consideration as everyone else.
This is a message from United Spinal Association. Download our disability etiquette booklet at unitedspinal.org.
You want to give your baby everything, so start with a safe sleep area. Babies younger than 1 should always be placed to sleep on their backs on a firm and flat surface like a safety-approved crib. And keep blankets, pillows, and other soft or loose items out of the crib when the baby is in it. Learn more about safe sleep for babies at safetoSleep.nichd.nih.gov. Sponsored by the Eunice Kennedy Shriver National Institute of Child Health and Human Development.
It's been said that when someone you love has Parkinson's, you have Parkinson's.
The Parkinson's Foundation knows that the disease doesn't just affect the diagnosed. It affects everyone who supports and helps care for them.
If you have questions, the Parkinson's Foundation has answers.
We can help you understand the disease
and give you tips for living a better life.
Find your answers at parkinson.org or call 1-800-473-4636. The Parkinson's Foundation. Better lives together.
Postgame 1 minute.
Wrapping up the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. River Valley, the winner over Lancaster, 71-60. And there's a 3-way tie for the SWC conference title this year as Lancaster shares the title with Dodgeville and Platteville. Our Herms's Ace Hardware MVP brought to you by Herms's Ace Hardware and Home Center. Herms's Ace Hardware will be the MVP for the next project in your home. Go to Herms's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Our MVP tonight is going to be Jackson Thatcher, a game-high 19 points, with 15 of them coming in the second half to help lift River Valley past Lancaster here tonight. So Jackson Thatcher, our Herms's Ace Hardware MVP. Our West End Salvage scrapper of the game is the player whose hustle and scrappiness stood out trying to lay the opponent to waste, presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. I'll give the nod to two players, Sumner Knockreiner of River Valley and Danny Zamish, as both those players were in double figures. Zamish well above his scoring average, as Zamish averaging just shy of 5 points per game. He finishes with 16. He had 3 big three-pointers in the first half that really put River Valley in front. And that was our Tricor Turning Point tonight as well, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. And Sumner Knockreiner finishing with 15 points and had a big first half, and he was all over the place trying to get those inbound passes in and fighting for rebounds under the basket. So both players certainly worthy. They are the co-scrappers of the game tonight, brought to you by West End Salvage of Lancaster. Final check on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Again, with the loss by Lancaster tonight, Platteville the winner, 81 to Richland Center, 64. Dodgeville beats Prairie du Chien, 88 to 30. In the Six Rivers West, Belmont beats Potosi Cassville in overtime, 51 to 49. Aaron Edge hit a three-pointer for Potosi Cassville at the end of regulation to force it into overtime. And then Belmont able to squeeze it out and bring home the Six Rivers West, defeating Potosi Cassville 51 to 49 in overtime on X1071. The other final score that I see tonight, we know River Ridge takes down Benton 66 to 60. Steve Prestegard will have the full wrap-up of our area's scores during News and Sports tomorrow here on Super Hits 106 and your other favorite Queen Bee Radio family of stations as well. Looking ahead to tomorrow, a very busy day across our Queen Bee Radio family of stations. State Wrestling starts tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. on ESPN Radio, AM 1590 WPVL. And then the evening session on 97.7 Country WGLR at 7 o'clock. Girls basketball, Highland at Wazeeka-Steuben in Division 5 on ESPN Radio, AM 1590 WPVL and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. River Ridge at Barneveld on X1071 on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Belmont at Argyle-Pecatonica on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And in boys basketball in Illinois, Scales Mound taking on Dakota. That'll be right here on Super Hits 106, the audio stream on superhits106.com. And once those games wrap up tomorrow night, we'll set up our Saturday schedule for regional final and state championship Saturday for high school wrestling. You can check out the full Queen Bee Radio Sports schedule at am1590wpvl.com. That'll put a bow on our broadcast here tonight from Lancaster High School. Thank you to Brett Rollins, the entire staff here at Lancaster, for being gracious hosts as always. Thanks to both head coaches, Brian Knapp and Luke Thatcher, for the pregame interviews. Also to Coach Thatcher, Jackson Thatcher, and Sumner Knockreiner for the postgame interviews during our postgame show. Thanks to all of our sponsors who help us bring high school sports to you, and thank you for listening and watching along. This has been Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on Dubuque Super Hits 106, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel powered by Laley Center Monroe, and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Once again, your final score, River Valley takes down Lancaster 71 to 60. River Valley finishes the regular season 12-12, 5-5 in the SWC. They take on Platteville on Tuesday in the regional quarterfinal round. Lancaster finishes the regular season with a record of 15-9, 7-3 in the SWC, sharing the conference title with Dodgeville and Platteville. The Arrows will take on Richland Center in the regional quarterfinals on Tuesday. From the best seat in the house in the Arrows Furniture broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dutanis. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night from Lancaster, and we'll see you for high school wrestling and girls basketball tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
This is Dubuque's Super Hits 106, playing music for your generation. KIYX, Sageville, Dubuque, a Queen Bee radio station. On your radio, your computer, your smartphone, your smart speaker, and superhits106.com.